Okay, so today I want to make you understand why some people never come out of debts, never come out of loans. So I'm going to specifically explain loan top up, how loan top up works. Okay? So this will give you an understanding of why certain people have been in debt for years. Okay? So to start, let me show you how it works. Loan top up. Okay. So loan top up means you already have a loan and you want to add a loan on top of the loan you already have, on top of the amount that you are still left with from the loan you currently have. That's the meaning of loan top up. Okay? So for example, if you borrowed 100,000, you borrow 100,000 and then per month you pay 3,000, and then for 5 years you borrowed it this year January 2024, so 5 years means you will finish paying in 2028. Okay, which is 5 years. 5 years can be translated to 60 months. Okay, then we move on. So after paying 3,000 for 60 months, your final payment will be 180,000, which means they will make a profit of 80,000 from the 100,000 they borrowed you. Okay, which is interest or profit. Okay, so now the outstanding balance after paying for 3 years, because we are trying to get to how top up works. So after paying for 3 years, your outstanding balance will be, it will be because every month you pay 3,000, so it's 3,000 times 36 months. 36 months is 3 years, which gives you 108. Meaning from the 180,000 we are supposed to pay in total for 5 years. After 3 years, you will have paid 108, 108,000. Okay, so now 108,000 will go down. 180,000 minus 108,000 gives you 72,000. So from the 180,000 you're supposed to pay, you have paid 180. So we minus how much you have paid from the amount you are supposed to pay after your final payment. So the difference is 72. Okay? So now we minus 72 from the 100,000 you initially borrowed. This one. So when you minus 72 from the 100,000 you initially borrowed, you are left with 28,000. So if you want top up, this will be the amount they can give you, around this much, around 28,000. Okay? So how do they give it to you? You go there, what they do is, they will give, because remember you are left with a 72,000 now to finish. 72,000, that's how much you are left with, and you are only left with 2 years. You have paid for 2024, 2025, 2026, you are just left with 2027, 2028. So this 72,000 will be finished in 2 years, 2028. Okay. So what they do now is, they give you a 28,000, they just add it to 72, which makes it 100,000. It's like they're just giving you the 100,000 you borrowed. That will be at the beginning of 2027 now. They give you the 100,000 you borrowed. Then from there, they take back the 72,000 you owe them. But the contract you're going to sign with them is 100,000. So they take back the 72,000 that you owe them and leave you with 28,000. But this 28,000 now, it's a loan you are starting over because the contract you signed is 100,000. So you start over with a new loan of 100,000 from 2027 to 2031. Every month you'll be paying 3,000, just the same as this one, because you've started over here. But the only difference is here you're given 100,000. You went home with 100,000. Here they are giving you 100,000, but they take back the 72,000 that you owe them, and only leave you with 28,000 difference. So, but this 28,000 it will make you pay as if you took 100,000, because you will be paying 3,000 every month for 5 years. Now it will be from 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, which is 5 years. So now total payment, final payment after paying for the first loan and the second one, which is just one loan. We just made a top up. So you say from 2024 to 2031, which is 96 months. So the total payment will be 3,000 times 96 months. Now it will give you 288,000. So after paying for 8 years, you will pay back 288,000. So which means they've made a profit of 188% just from borrowing you 100,000. They've made a profit of 188,000. So, but the most important thing I want you to understand is this part. They look at how much you are still left with, 72,000. Then from there they add the difference between how much you are left with and how much you borrowed is the amount they can borrow you, they can give you. So how do they give it to you? They add it to the amount you are left with, and then from there take back the amount you are left with, and they only give you the difference, the same amount that they added. So is top up good or bad? Top up is bad. Top up is bad. Okay, some people can try to find different ways of explaining it or justifying it, but the reality is top up is bad. Finish your loan in 5 years. Don't do any top up. Finish your loan in 5 years so you can have a clean pay slip. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, and share.